What's up, y'all? It's your boy Prince Maverick. We are back at it yet again on the YouTube machine. And yes, the YouTube machine in itself is still pissed off at us, y'all. What's up? This is still a Mind Over Matter production either way. And make sure you smash that like on the way in. We are trying to be on the road to 300 subscribers. And we just trying to grow the channel slowly but surely, man. Appreciate all the love and support. Let's get right into it. So yeah, as stated, the YouTube machine is still pissed off at us, y'all. We had not taken down the half copyright strike from the Triple H's racist video, or Izzy racist video, rather, that I did maybe about a week ago, I want to say, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. So YouTube machine is still pissed at us from a couple of uploads ago, and I am standing firm. I am not taking the video down. So they proved that they was pissed at us due to the numbers, but that's fine. However, we'll slowly but surely find our way, man, like we always do. But into the actual topic of this video, however, because this is more important. Can Shane McMahon help turn AEW around? Is the biggest question that everybody's asking right now. Based on the news that we got maybe about a couple of weeks ago, a week ago actually, when you saw Shane meet up with Tony Khan at an airport, basically to have a quote-unquote private meeting, let's put it that way, right? And I'll actually try to find the article, put it in the link down below if I could. But as expected, Dynamite brought in 600,000 viewers for the last couple of weeks. They stayed in that range. I say as expected because, you know, whatever you put into something is what you're going to get out, man. It's the quality that you put into something, you're going to get that same result. So unfortunately, for me, this was expected. And that's not the rain on the parade, it's not to shit on them, it's just to give you the facts, man. You know, you get in what you put in, basically, in life. This past week, 622K viewers. The week before, 600,000. The week before that, 786, which was their highest in months at that point. But that's when they did Blood and Guts. But the last 2 weeks, my God, have we taken a hit. Congrats to them, though. Congrats. I guess hitting Jack Perry over the head with a gimmick chair, quote unquote, gimmick steel chair, and having Jeff Jarrett in one of your main events in 2024. Yeah, I guess those things paid off well, actually. Yeah, so I guess those decisions aged very well, like fine wine. Ain't that right, Tony Khan, man? Well, Shane McMahon had a private meeting, again, quote unquote private. Let's keep it a buck. It's not. He wanted this out there. Shane McMahon had a private meeting with Tony Khan in discussion of things regarding AEW. Okay, so I kind of want to link these two stories together here. Here's why. I want to start with something that Eric Bischoff said first and foremost. What did Eric Bischoff say? He has some harsh words here in this part of his podcast, which I'll leave in the link down below, basically. Saying some viewers, you know, not really going to come back at all. And then, you know, it's going as far as saying that they're never going to see 1 million viewers again. Like, ever. Man, he was firm with that statement. I was like, my God, man, you mean that? And you see that Warner Brothers deal, from what I'm hearing, the talks of negotiations are closed now. So no more bidding deals, Tony. You know, no more bidding deals, bro. You got to take whatever they fucking give you now. You put yourself in this situation by not improving the quality of your show. You got nobody but yourself to blame, since you want to point a finger at everyone else. And even your latest claim that, you know, everybody's just trying to rain in your parade, trying to, you know, shit on your success, or what did he say? Taking shots right? Come on, man. Trying to sabotage your success? Come on, man. Yeah. No more discussions with Warner Brothers Discovery, bro. So what you gonna do now? You have the talent, right? You got the talent to do it. That's the last problem you have, at least, Tony Khan, man. Great talent that needs to be featured heavily, by the way, that are not. Do we honestly believe that Shane McMahon can help stop the bleeding alone? The answer to that question is no. He himself alone would not help stop the bleeding, bro. Tony Khan has to step in and be the boss that he needs to if he wants to make Shane maybe an executive. But Do I believe that Shane McMahon can help overall stop the bleeding in some ways, or at least bandage it up, put a Band-Aid on it? Yes, absolutely, I do. Despite what you all may have thought about his booking in WWE, man, he had some hits, he had some misses. I know people were kind of controversial about the whole Royal Rumble situation with him, but, it is what it is. For the most part, Shane McMahon never really got in the way. He was always one of the more liked McMahons, right? He was always the guy that was looked upon as the better McMahon out of all of them, actually, the nicer McMahon. So, also, do all of you believe in Eric Bischoff? Check this out, though. He kept it real. Eazy-E kept it real. He did say in that same podcast, which I will have the link to that as well, right? Just for, future references. He did say that if the leadership changes, then the company has hope to change, right? He did say that. He did say if the leadership changes, and the company does have hope. This can be that change in Shane O'Mac, helping to run the company, because TK and his booking is cooked. Let's be real. He is cooked. Tony is done, man. Now, here are the reasons why they will never hit 1 million viewers again. And this is just my personal opinion. And I listed off a couple of reasons, just 4 that I can think of. Actually, 5 I can think of off the top of my head. Number 1, it's because of the hot shot booking. Come on, am I right? Or am I right? Y'all know that I'm right. Number 2, dream matches left and right that have no build or real meaning behind them, bro. This is a thing that has to change. You have to have meaning behind these so-called dream matches and actually build up to them. Not just featuring them every week so they're not special, bro. Come on, let's keep it real. Number 3, New Japan talent and ROH talent, CMLL talent, continue to muddy the waters, bro. Like every fucking week with this shit. Everywhere. All 3 shows. Dynamite, Collision, and even Rampage. Like, honestly, man. It has no identity no more. It has no identity. You do not know what this show is. New Japan talent was featured more heavily on these shows than any of the pillars that Tony Khan himself chose, bro. Personally handpicked these guys. Seriously. Come on, man. Main stars are being left off the shows. So those are 5 reasons just off the top of my head. Listen, pillars aren't even chosen. They are crafted. You know what I'm saying? I.e. Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Shelton Benjamin. Pillars are crafted, bro. Well, maybe not so much Shelton Benjamin, of course, but, Randy Orton. Pillars are crafted and made naturally. Not forced down people's throats, Tony. Why do you think Swerve even spoke out about that, and Ricky Starks himself? They even spoke out about the whole pillars bullshit and how full of shit it actually is, which I do agree with them. Look, the match placement is terrible. It's always been terrible. You get it right every blue moon, but not always. The match placement is absolutely terrible in AEW. The main events, the world title is barely in the main event. That's not even heavily featured in the main event like it should be. It's always stuck somewhere in the fucking middle. Like, come on, man. Treating my boy Swerve like he's mid. Stop playing, man. That boy Swerve got it. And then we go on. Certain main events have nothing to do with the main storylines, as we just kind of spoke on. It's usually random. You know what I mean? Like, having nothing to do with an upcoming program or an event or show or leading the storyline that was, from several weeks back. Nothing really, leads you into the next week. There's no continuity there that leads into the next week consistently. That's the problem. Even when there is continuity, they come back like several weeks later just to say, oh, hey guys, remember when we were doing this? No, motherfucker, because y'all took too long of a break. Just keeping it real. So I hate that. No continuity at all. These shows mean nothing 90% of the time. Smaller guys are being taken seriously, right? That's another thing with AEW. Why are smaller guys being taken so seriously than the bigger wrestlers today? For real. Maybe it's because today's pro wrestling is half of them pint-sized midget doing backflips. That's everywhere, even in WWE at times. Not very often these days, but flippity D. Look at me, Tony, I'm flying. This is both companies who adopted this notion. But at least WWE positions their talent better. I can say that. If nothing else, they put in believable enough talent to get the job done. If they don't have muscle, they at least have size. There you go. Size is good, right? They got something working for themselves to make it believable enough, and that's all you need 90% of the time, bro. You don't see small men, even from Triple H's precious black and gold brand, being pushed hard in the main event scene now, do you? right? You don't see the Johnny G's, man, the Johnny Garganos, the Tommaso Ciampas, the Shayna Baszlers being pushed too heavily, right? So, no, you don't. And in AEW, every match is a spot fest. 20 to 30 minute banger, clanger, and a hanger, and a wanger, and a danger, and a janger. Bruh, come on, man. Enough with the spot fests. Have some psychology in these matches again. The dude I mentioned in the last 2 uploads, man, some time ago, Leon Rush. David Ruffin from the Temptations. Y'all know who I mean, man. Who cares? You won't see guys his size main event in WrestleMania ever. You just won't, bro. But for some reason, Tony Khan knows he's a little man in life. He would never achieve a full day in the gym or even know what a damn dumbbell is. So he wants people to, that look just like him in there so he can relate to them and, jack off to them after a 60-minute. Nobody gives a fuck. Barbed wire steel cage, Iron Man match thrown on Collision, bro. I can't just shit on everything AEW does, but that's something I have to shit on, man. Come on, dude. Like, come on, Tony, get some big man in there. So going into some positive here, I can't just shit on literally everything AEW does because every now and then they do pull out a banger, bro. And I mean the show as a whole. They can surprise you with a good show. Yeah. Shane coming in will be great because it will mean that a McMahon of all people, let that sink in, man. He was probably trying to, in some ways help Tony run AEW because I know he got the shaft from WWE when he asked them to come back and they left the feeling some type of way. He felt something from that. I'm telling you right now. He felt something. Come on. His whole brother-in-law is running the show now and he can't get a piece of that pie. Come on, bro. Like, damn, my dad built this thing. He's probably thinking like, damn, my dad built this thing. Now I'm not even welcome back. Okay, bet. I'll go over to the competition type shit, just to see what they on. Maybe this is his moment to turn things around. Shane McMahon I'm referring to. Get them to 1 million because Shane is a great mind, guys. You gotta be real. He's been in the business long enough, a very long time. This ain't a WCW storyline anymore, bruh. This is real life. Niggas think we playing chess. Nah, this is real life. I have to give credit where credit is due. At least we get some stories leading into All In. Even if they are mundane, even if they have taken a back seat, like Bryan Danielson versus Swerve or Tony Storm and Mariah May's feud, cooling off the last couple of weeks, them just running in on each other, right? Mariah May and Tony Storm. She's supposed to be finding this bitch any and everywhere she can, man. At the supermarket, at the gym, at the store, picking up your fucking groceries and shit, picking up your kids' laundry. She's supposed to be finding her any and everywhere. Just showing up after her matches. Kind of lame. We can do better, but it hasn't been terrible. I'll put it that way. Still got my intrigue. That's good enough. At least we have something to take us into the All In pay-per-view. Maybe it's a new season after All In, and that's where Tony brings in Shane O'Mac to shake up the rosters. It could work. I'm just saying, man. Don't sleep on this idea. Do not sleep on this at all. But yeah, man, doing matches just to do them on a random Dynamite is pointless. They do this too often. They're getting away from whatever stories they're telling. It's hurting them bad. Let's be real. It's hurting them. The Beast Mantar. Oh, I'm sorry. Muertos. Dia de los Muertos. Cinco de Mayo. Fuck. They ain't gonna cut it in the main event of Collision, Jack. Sorry, not sorry. It's just not. And I feel that Shane can help bring back meaning to storylines if they just give him a chance. Without the pressure of Vince McMahon, think about this, y'all. Let this sink in. Without the pressure of Vince McMahon breathing down his neck, he can take off, man. Storytelling, you never know, bro. Shane is a creative mind in himself. You just got to give him a chance. Let him get the rocket, bro. Listen, Tony Khan, man. You need some help. He gave away MJF, y'all. Tony Khan, man, gave away MJF versus Ospreay for free TV. Now, granted, I gotta be real, completely unbiased here. Paul 3H's is a victim of this as well. He's doing it now with the tag team division, just giving Johnny Gargano and them, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller the shaft, even the Bloodline who just won the belts. Just making the title matches before the pay-per-view as of late, or PLEs in this case as of late. Like, bruh. What are we doing? Tag teams aren't good enough to be on your PLEs no more, Hunter? What the fuck, bro? But moving on. You see the point I'm making. Completely unbiased opinion here, man. Just so you can remember, we have to be hard on both companies. Both, not just one. So if I'm not giving 3H's a pass on this, then why should I give Tony Khan a pass on this? Let's be real. Is it because you don't want me to offend your favorite company? Leave my company alone, Prince. I just like the bullshit pasta Tony is feeding me in my mouth. Maybe I'll have him shove his Long John Silver in there too. Because that's all I can eat, Prince. That's all I know. Defend AEW no matter what. Unfortunately, Tony has become, or is becoming, the thing that he hated the most, which is Vince McMahon 2.0. Let's be real, y'all. He is. He needs his help. Shane McMahon can help him, man. I'm telling you right now. He may not move mountains, but, this will help him turn it around, at least make things make sense. Even if it's not perfect, WWE ain't perfect, but things still make sense. That's good enough. He's shoving out everyone's opinions. That's critical of his shows. He's got earmuffs on, bro. Earmuffs. He ain't trying to hear it. He don't want to hear nothing nobody got to say. Vince 2.0. Vince was the same way. All day. He ain't trying to hear it. Every now and then, he'll do what Vince does, right? Right? He'll give you a banger. He'll give you a banger show here and there. Maybe sprinkle some, a couple of sprinkles on there, here and there, on the cupcake or whatever. He'll sprinkle some dough on there a little bit, And, next week, back to business as usual, right? And then maybe in, another 2 months, if they, Tony Khan's mindset, that is, hey, maybe in another 2 months, if they keep getting on my nerves and not, let me play with my real life toys the way I want to, then fine. They can have their stupid good show with common sense and logic and storytelling, but for one night, Timmy, one night. That's it. After that, it's my turn again. We going right back to fucking up these shows. Shane McMahon alone cannot stop the bleeding, unfortunately, guys. So all the hype is being put behind him. Let's be real. Even he's going to need a full team behind him, like the man at 3H's had back in NXT Black and Gold. He may be cooked as a wrestler, yes, but he can be the mind that Tony Khan needs that can help change the game. Do not sleep on this idea of Shane taking over eventually, man, or helping him run it in some type of way at least. Anyways, that's all I got. This has been your boy here with a Mind Over Matter production. And yeah, man, we're going to spin around for SmackDown tonight. And the return of the Tribal Chief is imminent. So looking forward to that. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, deuces. And guess what, biatch? We out. See you.